What's up, audience? And for those who watch it later, this is the Player 4 podcast call-in episode.
Hi, I'm Haley, aka Hales, on the Rooster Teeth website.
I am Alex, aka Chaos Black 21.
And I'm Joseph, aka Jay Dunlap. Somebody's missing. Who's missing?
Tristan!
I don't know.
I think we're Tristan-less.
It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember who.
Tristan. Is it
Shag
Tristan?
Brazierless. We're Brazierless.
Or we're Shagless.
Shagless
Shagless in Austin.
Tristan is having car troubles, so he's going to see if he can call us in later. But he's going to focus on his car, which is very important.
Yeah, he said basically he'll be one of the callers. One of our gentlemen callers. I mean, call-in listeners. Yeah, that thing. This is Player 4 Podcast call-in episode. RTX is next week, and we are so hyped.
Oh my god, I'm so pumped!
That was awesome.
Thank you.
And with that, let's transition into our first segment, And Another Thing.
And another thing.
So last week was our first live stream ever. It was awesome because it was the Ask Us Anything, or AUA. And we got questions from all kinds of awesome people. And I really have nothing to add. Does anybody else have anything to add?
For and another thing. No, not really. Nothing.
All right, then. So, who's excited about what for next week?
Oh gosh. We'll see. I don't know if I'll be able to attend any panels, but I'm okay with that because I'm really excited to see everybody and meet some people and just be at RTX. It's gonna be so much fun, and just be in Austin.
Yes, RTX is next week, just to inform everyone.
Yeah, in case you live under a rock and you listen to our podcast without knowing what RTX is, it starts next week.
Da-da-da!
And we're going to record an in-person episode next Wednesday. Yeah, a week from yesterday. And we're going to be at Tristan's house because Tristan lives in Austin.
Yes,
Tristan in Austin.
does.
Tristan, Boston, Austin.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, you sound excited.
No, it really is. Shut up.
It's always... And then Thursday, hopefully, I haven't gotten any confirmation, but hopefully the Best of P4 video will premiere at SideQuest Presents Community Content, or as they call it, RTSQ Presents Community Content, hosted by SideQuest and the Angels. And I put together about 7 minutes of just our best stuff. Matt317 in the chat says that he'll be there. I just got my schedule for being a Spectre.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much every conceivable event that SideQuest is doing, I'm not talking about SideQuest Presents, but the actual SideQuest events, I have to be there anywhere from a few hours to about 10 minutes beforehand. And then, depending on the event, cleanup takes anywhere from 10 minutes to 2 hours.
Joseph, when is the Salt Lick thing on Monday?
I can check real quick.
Do it. Because I don't leave Austin until 6:07 p.m.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to be leaving around 6 o'clock as well.
Salt Lake is 12 to 3.
That means we can go to the airport together.
If we have a ride to it.
You can always Uber.
I've never done Uber. Also, we're kind of going to be out in the country. Who knows if there's going to be an Uber person actually around to pick us up.
I'm sure, trust me, there will be.
It'll be Uber.
I don't know. We might. I might see who wants to go bowling after. I don't know how much time we'll have left. I don't know if we're going to actually stay till 3.
If it ends at 3, I have to stay till 3.
Oh yeah,
if it ends
you're
sooner.
a party, or you're a Spectre.
Yeah, cleanup only lasts for about 10 minutes. So if it finishes at 2, then cleanup is 10 minutes, and then we can go bowling. But I really do want to go bowling.
Joseph, will you have a car?
On Monday, I will, because Gina will be driving down to have barbecue.
Do you think you could give Alex and I a lift to the airport?
With a Y or an I?
What?
Lift.
What? Oh my gosh.
What is LYFT? What is
That's
that?
that's something
like
else
Uber.
like Uber. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh!
Last time, I believe I gave a ride to Bree and her husband, and Alex got a ride from his friend that went bowling with us. But yes, I can give you two a ride.
Oh,
And then we
you're
can go
the best.
bowling!
Yay! I love bowling. I suck at it, but I love it.
So, you guys, when is your Guardian stuff starting? Like, do you have an orientation on Wednesday of next week?
I don't know. I haven't been sent any emails. I mean, I know Wednesdays when they're doing bag stuffing, so I get to Austin really early. I get there at like 9 in the morning on Wednesday. So the guy that one of the guys that I signed up to the hotel with, he's gonna pick me up in the airport. We're gonna hang out, and then maybe do the bag stuffing. And
Oh,
then,
yay, the goodies. Do you already know what's going to be in the bags?
no. What do they usually give out? Because again, this is my first RTX.
It's just little exclusive goodies and that kind of thing.
That's cool. I'm excited.
And also like a map of the convention center, maybe?
Probably like an agenda type thing.
Yeah, just don't hide it.
Why?
Don't hide your agenda. It would be a hidden agenda.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I get in at around 1:30, so I'll be late to the bag stuffing, but I plan on helping out.
So then there's the charity auction. Thursday is probably my busiest day as far as just going from place to place. And I'm sure you guys are going to be just as busy because if you get to go to community content, you'll have to leave immediately and probably go do Guardian stuff. Do either of you guys know what your Guardian schedules are going to be like during the weekend?
I haven't gotten any emails about it.
I haven't actually gotten any contact from my team leader either as a Spectre. Although I do get to be on Team Glass, which will be fun, because I get to either take pictures or videos. They're going to trust me with expensive equipment, maybe.
Oh ho ho.
Would you guys trust me with expensive equipment?
I would.
So one of my goals when I made my schedule for RTX was my younger sister, who's been a Red vs. Blue fan for about as long as I have.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, okay, I can go to 2 signings as a VIP. What signings do you want me to go to? And she said, well, I really want autographs from Caboose, Sister, and Tex. And I said, I can make that happen. And she brightened up.
Aww.
And so I looked at the signings, and guess what? Sister and Tex are doing a signing together.
Yay!
So I'm going on Friday. I'm going to Gilby and Joel's signing, and that's at 12. And at 2:30, right, like about an hour after that signing ends, is Kathleen and Rebecca Frazier's signing, and they're both in JW Marriott. The signings are all in JW Marriott.
Yay!
And so I'm thinking about maybe buying something for my sister to get autographed.
Maybe a red versus blue poster. And
That's kind of what I'm thinking, a red versus blue poster. Either just like a generic one or maybe one that has all the characters on it so I can get those 3 particular characters signed.
Yeah, and then put it in a frame.
Yeah, that would be awesome. My other goal was to attend the Glib Shark panel and at least attend a panel a day. The panels I'm going to is Friday I'm going to go to the Glib Shark panel. Then Saturday, Austin Convention Center because I'm going to the Mega 64 panel finally.
Gotcha.
Then I'm going to do Spectre stuff and then Bar Olympics, and then we're going to be cleaning for an hour, and we get done with that at 3 in the morning.
Whew.
And then I've got to be setting up for my
that.
panel the very next day at 11 in the morning. I have the panel, which is named after our podcast, but is not our panel.
Right.
Because you guys will be working, although Alex is going to try and make it to the panel. And it's going to be sharing all our tips and tricks for different podcasts about how we make our podcast and how you set it up, how you record it, how you promote it. And then the SideQuest Lounge, which the SideQuest Lounge is still going to be for people with a weekend pass, but anyone with a RTX pass will get to hang out in the lower floor of Buffalo Billiards that Sunday night, and that's really awesome. And Matt317 has said in chat that he's getting autographs from Funhouse and Jeff and Ryan. And then also he's going to be at our panel. Yay! And then I'm actually going to the Achievement Hunter panel on Sunday. And then Salt Lick, our setup is 15 minutes and our teardown is 15 minutes. And then maybe we'll get to play bowling prior to going to airports and that kind of thing. But, I mean, if not, at least we got to hang out during the week, during SideQuest stuff. But It would be cool to go bowling, and maybe we could videotape it and put it on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I could put awesome music behind it, and then just have different shots of us bowling. It'd be awesome.
That would be pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
pretty cool, bruh.
Tristan is here.
I have arrived.
It's Tristan.
Welcome to the podcast. Only 26 minutes late. Fashionable, one might say. One might say. Where are all the guests, Joseph?
I have no idea.
I was expecting to see a slew of fans. Well, wait, I see that Matt317 is in the audience. Alright, so I'm sorry. I came into the discussion late. What are we talking about? What's going on? RTX?
We were talking about RTX. We're talking about...
how's your car?
I went and bought a new battery, put it in. That's working. We'll see in a couple days if it's still working, and then I'll know if it's the alternator or the battery. But according to the testing, it should just be the battery.
Yay!
Hello, Andres.
Hello.
Oh,
Yay! It's Escalante!
Some wires got crossed on getting him added to the accounts because I've added him twice and he's still got a question mark.
Yeah, this is weird. I added you guys this morning because I was like, oh man, it's Thursday. I need to make sure I take care
Player
of that.
4 Podcast does not share details with you because it doesn't love you.
That's probably exactly what it is.
We
But
love you,
he's
just
here
the
now.
podcast account doesn't love you.
Andres, what are you planning on hitting up during RTX?
Okay. Let's
some
talk about it.
booty. I'm just kidding.
I'm not gonna hit anyone's booty.
Can I?
Wait, why aren't you going to hit mine?
I mean, we can touch butts, but I'm not gonna hit it.
This is what I'm always telling people. People don't understand touching butts.
Yeah,
It's where it's at.
Okay, so I've been to RTX for the past 2 years in a row. First year, got as many autographs as possible. Second year, went to as many panels as possible. This year, my biggest focus is all about
Touch as many butts as possible.
Yeah, basically. Touch as many internet butts as I can. No, I'm very excited just to meet as many community members as I possibly can. Like, I bought some really fancy schmancy shoes that light up, and I'm going to post a journal about it probably today or tomorrow. If you see a dude with light up shoes at RTX, come say hi, because that's me.
And
Or
touch his
just
butt
find the
with
guy
your
that looks
butt.
like Pedro.
Yeah, or just look for a beard. It's either me or Raph.
But Raph is white.
Raph, I mean, is he? We don't know.
Oh, okay. I mean,
I have a
both
beard
of you could be
too,
girls.
and Joseph has a beard.
Well,
I don't
not
have a
anymore.
beard.
We're not sure about that yet, Haley. We haven't met you.
Yeah, you're not
Oh.
confirmed on camera with beard or without beard.
It's very
You've
true.
seen me before,
I don't know what you're talking
Pedro.
Let's talk about Haley the other day calling me while I was cutting the grass.
Did she call you while you were cutting the grass?
Is that a euphemism?
She called me while I was cutting my front yard, and it was like 106 degrees here in Houston. And I was like, yeah, I'm cutting the grass. She's like, all right, cool. Let me tell you my life story for about 20 minutes.
Hey, I told you I would leave you be, but you're like, no, keep talking. I was like, okay.
No, she's absolutely right. I was just like, I'm halfway done anyways.
Because I was like, shit, go mow your lawn, man.
I still think it's a euphemism.
It is.
They can make it one.
Matt317 says hi to Andres.
Andre!
I need to get to the Twitch. You guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, sort of just woke up.
What?
Okay.
I work from 6 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. So, like, my hours are...
So you had a nappy nap.
I'm not a morning person at all. Yeah, I had to have a nappy nap. It's either take a nap at work or take a nap as soon as I get home.
Okay, so Andres,
Andres?
what panels/signings are you going to hit up?
Okay, I'm obviously probably the worst person whenever it comes to this. I have no idea. I've looked at the entire panel list once. And as far as autographs, I don't know. I'm just like, I genuinely thought about giving my autograph signing away to someone else. I don't know if you can do that, but I was like, I've met everyone that I wanted to meet.
Whenever I go to a convention, I don't really do that anymore. I mostly just chill out and hang out. I don't even go to panels. I'm just like, hey, people!
I like the new system because it kind of encourages you to hit up a signing. Choose one that you want to go to and know that you can go.
Yeah, that's
That's
pretty
true.
neat, and I do like that. Because in the past, it's just been chaotic.
Million mile long lines, God, English that you never see the front of, ever.
So, like, I'm definitely I'm excited to meet, my closest friends that I've met through the site and just hang out. Like, I know Austin almost like the back of my hand, so listen, there's gonna be lots of eating. That's what
Excellent.
I'm most excited for. I'm stoked. I know the one panel I will go to is obviously going to be the T4 podcast production panel.
I hope you're at that one, because I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be one of the guys facing the audience.
What? I don't remember signing up for that. Yeah, I do.
You didn't actually sign up.
Piece of paper.
I know. I didn't actually sign up. Joseph was like, "You're doing this," and I was like, "All right, boss."
No, I asked if you wanted to.
Listen. Don't believe the lies. It's very funny because so this week on the RT podcast, Bernie talked about the keynote speeches from VidCon and how he met Felicia Day and she was like, "Do you have a PowerPoint?" He was like, "Yeah, I got like a couple panels on it," and she's like, "Shit." That's very much how Ken was. He was like, "Oh shit, I need to send him all this stuff, blah blah blah." And then he's talking about Freddie Wong, who's like, "Hey man, don't you have a keynote in a little bit?" "Yup, sure do. What's it going to be about?" "Don't know." I very much so feel like I'm Freddie Wong, but I don't have the experience to say things like that.
I like him. He's funny. Stuart!
What?
Stuart.
What I missed?
Stuart's among the audience.
Hey, what's up, Stu?
Hi,
Yeah.
Stewie.
Who wants to buy me lunch or dinner? I'm hungry.
Right.
That's almost impossible physically.
I know. We're gonna be each other's wingman this week.
For sure.
All right. Wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna be her swipe left, swipe right guy.
Be like, no, Haley, no, Haley, no.
So what you'll do is you'll be holding an iPhone case with no phone in it, and you can see
yes
through
or
it.
No.
And you'll be holding it up on faces and swiping left and right.
I'm straight up gonna be like, "You better swipe left on this one, girl."
It's funny. I have a type, and it's funny because when my friends are like, "Oh, they're cute," and I swipe left, they're like, "Oh yeah, he's not your type." I'm like, I have a type. People know my type.
I know her type. We've talked about it, and I'm just like, "Oh, that's your kind of guy. I got you."
Isn't your type Jason Todd?
Ah, Jason Todd. Ah, I love him.
So nerdy.
Jason Todd is my favorite DC character. Spider-Man is just my favorite, superhero ever.
Jason Todd is base status.
Yeah.
Stuart!
Hello!
Hey, what's up, Steve?
It's a Stuart.
It's the British guy who likes to hold his truncheon everywhere. How are you all doing today?
Just don't bring it to the bowling alley.
Don't want to get your truncheon stuck in all the balls, do you? Right.
Okay, really?
He doesn't give a damn about the rules.
Oh, man.
I just finished working on site. I'm really late. I do apologize. I was like, no.
Dude, no worries. I was late too.
You only just woke up. I know that.
I was late too, Stuart.
Joseph's like, "Why didn't you message us with the French, man?"
I got the same message. It's like we're living in parallel universes right now.
Send me a message.
Like we're living in parallel universes right now. It's just like, why you no message? I was like, oh, I just got this message on my phone. I was like, oh shit.
That's exactly how I was. I was like, well, I'm a dummy.
So was that a yes to someone buying me Chinese food?
You know,
Listen,
I had somebody buy me food once that was not in proximity because they called my Pizza Hut. No, they called my Domino's and had Domino's delivered to me.
I was going to say, I've done that before. I've bought friends like pizza who live in New York.
And the delivery guy had to drive the whole way.
We'll get there in 3 days.
Stuart, tell us what you're excited about as far as RTX. What are you wanting to watch on the internet?
I was going to say I won't be able to attend. On the internet, I'm going to be watching quite a few panels. Definitely the Community Under One. That's definitely something that is quite close to me in terms of the website. I'm definitely going to try and watch. God, I mean, at least I'll be up in time. I don't have to worry about time zones so much in terms of watching stuff. So,
Hey, that's true.
yeah, I can wake up early and still have several hours before most of the stream starts. So I'll just see what's on at the time. I mean, I'm working pretty much most of the days that RTX is happening. So it'll be a case of I'll just come home from work, and if there's a stream going on, I'll just try and tune in for it. I'm just play it by ear, I guess.
Like Squidward with the clarinet?
Yes. I think I get that reference. Is that a SpongeBob reference?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a hard.
Oh, okay.
Because he played the clarinet with his ear.
Okay. Yeah.
So you're going to watch the panel that has Andres and me on it, right?
Yes, of
He's
course.
gonna watch me act a fool. I'm telling you, I'm gonna. Saturday is gonna be a hard drinking night.
I was going to actually.
Yeah, boy.
I was going to assuage you a little bit, Andres.
I've been listening to a lot of people use the word assuage lately, and they all say assuage.
Wow.
Did they also say they were mischievous?
Maybe.
Philistines.
I wanted to make sure you're not worried about the panel, because really, I've got the PowerPoint. So you guys can choose when you want to talk.
I'm the opposite of worried, which is not worried.
Joseph, the podcast is gone.
What?
The podcast account is no longer in the call.
That's not true.
It's in my call. I can see it.
I see
Well, I can
three
see two
Joseph
Josephs.
I see it.
Dunlaps.
I
Yeah,
see
the
it.
Joseph that's talking is the podcast account.
Now I see
Oh,
two Joseph Dunlaps.
It's
There
visual trickery.
Okay, there were 3 on my screen. I just realized, and one of the 3 disappeared.
I'm sorry that there were 3 on your screen.
It was really hard to look at.
That's
So
3
much
too many.
Joseph. It's too much Joseph for so little space.
Well, you know,
so
they
much.
say by saying it's too many, 3's a crowd, right? So
Three's company, 4's a crowd.
here in England, 3's a crowd. That's how we're gonna get around that.
So in England, do they say I don't want to be a second wheel?
Well played. Well played.
They drive on unicycles over there.
They do, actually.
Tandem bikes. What are those?
No, we go around on penny farthings, my friend. We go around on penny farthings.
What the hell's that?
I think it's a currency.
I was trying to think, what the fuck is the big one with the big wheel at the back with the big wheel? Hang on.
Oh, and the small
The big
wheel in
one-
the back.
the big-
Big wheel in the front, small wheel in the back.
Yeah,
I
it's a
love
penny
those.
fucking farthing. I was right.
I've never heard that word.
Penny farthing. It's a early type of bike made in Britain with a very large front wheel and a small
What
wheel
was
wheel.
the
I just
point
I
of
just
that?
call it
Like,
fucked up
what-
bikes.
Handlebar
What the-
mustaches?
What the French toast was the point of that?
It's therefore you could peep into people's bathrooms on the second floor. It's like, oh, hello, good day. Are you scrubbing? I am indeed. Are you on your bike? Yes, and you push them off.
No,
Personal
it's because
experience?
it's because the larger front wheel made it so you did less work. Each pedal carried you further, so it was
Mhm.
it was the early version of a gear ratio.
Pretty much.
It's stupid and made you look like a dummy.
This is the
I
history.
might-
Great job,
better.
England.
Andres and Stuart, you both get to send us off.
Oh.
Go ahead, Stu. You started, playboy.
No, I was going to say ladies first.
Oh!
No, I love
Uh-oh.
I love Andre. He's brilliant.
Look at that truncheon around.
I love Andre. He's brilliant. I love him. He's okay.
Waving it hard today.
He's beating his trunks in his hand.
There you
You
go.
got your work papers.
Okay, paper, rock, scissors.
We can see
Andres
each other.
won.
You got to play John Ken.
I just want to say, the last time I was on this podcast, I did a terrible job of getting out of the podcast, of doing the exit.
There was some kind of
Really?
wrapping paper joke you made.
Would
I
you
did.
like to
I
redeem
did
yourself?
exactly what I always do on my podcast, which is, and just like Christmas Kids, that's a wrap.
Sounds familiar.
I love that outro.
Stuart, would you like to try something better?
Oh, I thought that was great. I don't think that could be topped.
Change a thing.
That was brilliant. I've never heard that before.
Never heard that? I love it.
I've never heard that before. Thank you very much for listening, everyone.
Yeah.
Player 4 International Cast. Can we start a company called Player 4 International?
It would be P4
Limited.
International. That sounds like a cool name.
Only if someone buys me dinner.
Somebody buy
Oh
her
my gosh,
dinner.
you're an adult.
I get it. I know. But...
Good night, Internet. See you at RTX.
Bye, guys.
Yay, RTX.
that.
Stuart, on a previous episode, we were attempting to do Caboose Elvis. Can you do Caboose Elvis?
I could probably do Elvis more than Caboose.
Hey, I think I did a good Caboose Elvis.
I haven't heard this. I would very much like to hear this. Go for it.
Not now.